Hey, hey, Grover Cleveland. Here is another request from a third grader, somebody I'm not very familiar with, from Roblox, the Piggy character. It's very simple, really. So I'm gonna really take my time with it and see if we can get it just right. Okay, the first thing we want to start with is the shape of Piggy's head, which is basically a large oval. It's a little longer horizontally than it is vertically. But it's almost a circle. And of course it won't be perfect. And then we can add the snout, which is also pretty big. Okay, so it'll fill up this bottom portion. It goes up pretty high. And this is like a regular circle. You can see mine isn't perfect. And then it's got two circles on the inside for the nostrils. Color those in if you'd like. And we can also see this is a three-dimensional thing, and the snout is sort of like a cylinder. So since she's looking this way a little bit, we can see the flat side of that cylinder just coming around. So what I'm going to do is start at the top and go along the bottom. I'm going to bring out a line that comes out a little bit just so we can see the side of that cylinder, which is the snout. And it's like that. Not too much, don't want to overdo it. Oops. And then we can do the cheeks. I don't want to forget the cheeks. It's got rosy cheeks. So another circle here. And we can still see this one here even though she's turning that way. I hope you guys like drawing circles, because we're going to do the eyes, and that's just two more circles. Now the eyes are very far apart. They're a little bigger than the cheeks, and they're right near the outside tops of the head. One here, and one here. Now she has like a red light on this eye, so we're going to put another circle in there. So this would be the red light. I don't have red, so I won't color it. But if you have red, you could color that. And then this eye is just a solid black. So this one I'm going to shade in. And I'm also going to add a little circle just to give it a little shine. A little reflection of light. And then we can do the ears, which are two more circles, really. But we don't see the bottom half because they're in the head. And you can see they're kind of right over the eyes. All right. And now, let me move this down a little bit so we have room to see the body. The body's fairly simple. I'm going to have her holding a bat. We're going to curve right out from the bottom of the head here. We're going to do one arm, curves, and then out again. And then this is going to be the hand. We're going to curve out again, and we're going to let it get wider as it comes down. So we're going to start this line off very close to the other one, but as it comes down, it gets wider. Okay, and we're going to stop there. So here we're going to have the fingers, and the thumb would be here, but that's going to be wrapping around the bat. So we wouldn't really see that. Go straight across. Now let's put the bat in, okay? So the bat, we really want to get some straight lines here. The bottom of the bat will come out from behind the hand here. So we'll have two straight lines, and then that round part. You can ask Miss C or Mr. Knox what that part of the bat is called, because I don't know. I was not very good at baseball. It's a very long bat, so we're going to have this line go straight out. Almost to about here, pretty far out. Try and make it straight. Something like that, okay? Now, here's the thing with bats. Where you hold it down here, they're pretty skinny, and as they go, they get wider and wider and wider. So when we do this line, we're gonna pull it ever so slightly away from the other line as it goes, so that the space gets wider in between. So we'll start it off close like this. We're gonna About here, I'm going to leave some space for her other hand. Maybe about that much, right? And I'm going to keep widening it up. All right, and now we can do a curved line to connect the two. There we go. Now we have room. We can put the other hand here. It seemed to me that the hands are just sort of these vague shapes that resemble hands. Kind of these blobby things, almost like mittens. Right, so there's the fingers and here's the thumb. I might be wrong about it. I only looked at one picture, kids, I'll be honest with you. And then the arm comes up from behind the bat, just like the other one, right up. And right down, it gets wider as it goes. Okay, and all we have left is the dress, which comes down. Let me bring this down a little bit more so we have more room. And the dress is sort of flowing, so we'll have this come down. All right, we'll do that on the other side. The dress comes down about here. And there are different kind of folds in it, right? So I'll bring this in a little bit, bring this in a little bit. But then I'm gonna bring a line from the inside down that hits this line and goes a little further. And that'll make it feel like there's another fold. See that? I can do that again over here. And you don't want them to be all the same because they would all look different naturally. So maybe this one's smaller. Bring it down, just hits that line, goes a little further, comes back in. And maybe I can fit one more. And then we have it. Maybe there's a little line there. There is your Piggy from Roblox. Hooray, kids. Bye-bye.